friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and this is Life Between Words. A few of you have been asking me to do a bookish goals check-in to see how I'm doing on my bookish resolutions for the year, and I thought I would go ahead and do that. Go ahead and tell you about my goals and how I'm doing on them, partly because I have done hilariously bad at them this year. Just really awful. Let's just take a look and see how I've done. Also, you can probably hear Wilder in the background. He's making a lot of noise. He should be napping right now, but he woke up early from his nap and he's a talker. Number one on my goals list was to read more of my own books, which I have to say I have done. But that's because my number two goal, which was to buy less books, I failed miserably at. I mean, I bought so many books that I feel like soon I'm going to have to get a new bookshelf because we're doubling up, people. We're doubling up the rows of books on my bookshelf. That means that yes, I have been reading books off of my own shelf, but some of them have been books that I've recently bought. The third goal that I laid out for myself was to read more classics. I'm not sure I've done great at that, although I did read Middlemarch, which was a classic that I mentioned in my goals video as a book that I wanted to read. I read Middlemarch, and I pulled North and South off of the shelf. It's sitting on my bedside table. I meant to read North and South last month during June, but my reading has slowed down so significantly over these summer months that I didn't get to it, and I'm just going to be really honest with myself and say I'm probably not going to get to that this summer. Maybe in August, maybe in September, but I can't make any promises about that, which makes me kind of sad because I really do want to read North and South because I really want to watch the miniseries that's on Netflix right now. I've heard that the miniseries for North and South is just absolutely wonderful. My number 4 goal was to read more nonfiction. Nope. Yeah, I've read, I think maybe one nonfiction book cover to cover, and I really enjoyed it, and I want to read more nonfiction, but like I said, my reading has been just absolutely terrible, so who knows when that'll happen. My 5th goal was my Goodreads challenge, which was to read 40 books. I am actually on track to read, Wilder, quiet down. I am actually on track to read 40 books this year, shockingly. But if I keep reading at the pace I have this month, we'll see if I make it to 40 by January 2018. It's still up in the air. But I'm hopeful that my reading will eventually pick up again and I'll make it to 40 pretty handily. My 6th goal was to do less TBRs and to read more by mood. And this is a goal that I feel like I have failed spectacularly at, maybe even more than any of my other goals. And that's because while I haven't done TBRs, per se, I have felt an obligation to read certain books every month, partly because I've committed myself to a lot of buddy reads, and that's not necessarily a problem. I love doing buddy reads, but when they constitute the entire selection of books that I read for a month, that gets a little tricky and hard for me to just pick up a book because I want to read it. Another goal was to upload a video at least once a week, and I've done pretty good at that for the most part, except for this month, which once again I have failed at, and I think it might be due to some of my reading slumpiness, and also because of this new business that I've started. I found myself just with a lot on my plate, and so it's been a little harder for me to manage my time in such a way that I can film and edit and upload videos as regularly as I like to. Instead of sitting down to film, I will fall asleep. I'll take a nap, or I'll read, or I'll work on my business, or I'll do something else that is taking precedence. But I still have managed to only skip maybe a week here and there. So I'm still doing pretty well with that goal, but you know, it's not, especially this month, it just hasn't been great. My 8th goal was to reread the Anne of Green Gables series, and I haven't done terrible on that. I've read the first 2 books in the series, but based on the fact that there are 8 books in the series, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish the whole thing in 2017. I'm probably going to have to push that over into next year because I haven't even read the 3rd book yet, and we're halfway through the year. My 9th goal was to finish my Harry Potter reread. Haven't done it. Haven't even picked up the 6th book. But I have been kind of in the mood for Harry Potter, so I'll probably pick those up in the fall. All is not lost on the Harry Potter front. And I think those might have been all of my goals. I did watch my goals video, which I will put up, I think this side, this side, this side. Anyway, I'll try and link that. I'll put a card for those of you who are interested in watching it. And I did watch it before filming this video, but now I don't remember if I mentioned any other goals. I don't think so. I think these were all of my goals. Feel free to correct me. So far, for the first half of the year, I have not been great at following my resolutions. We'll see how the second half goes, and you guys will be along for the ride. And I will talk to you guys soon. I've got Wilder over there looking at me forlornly. Get me out of this bouncer, Mom! Is that what you're saying, Wilder? Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye! Wilder, you're being so loud. I'm sorry if that's so distracting, his noise.